Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with a video for the ladies today, man. You know me, I like to do the videos for the ladies, for the gal them. If it's not giving girls an insight into how a man thinks, it's something that I feel might be able to help or educate or spread awareness in favor of women, you feel me? So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be looking at contraceptions, mainly in this video talking about the pill. I'm not an expert, as in, I'm going to say it right now, I don't know anything. Like, the main point of this video is just to spread awareness and create a discussion. I'm not a scientist, I don't know about the pill, I don't really know about contraception. Obviously I know general amounts, I've got a lot of female friends and I've learned a lot about women from women over the years, but I'm not an expert. So if you're coming to this video thinking that you're going to learn, I don't know, like proper scientific stuff about the pill, that's not like click off now, innit? But I'm just trying to help spread awareness about certain things and do my part like a real should, you feel me? Listen, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me, join the community, hit subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified, and join the community, man. I appreciate everyone that's been joining recently, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, you feel me? So anyway, before I get into this year, I've always been, I'm gonna keep it real, innit? I'm a real guy, I'm a trilly guy. I've always been ahead of my time, innit? I've always been ahead of my time. I've always done things either first. I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. Like, bare things like even cellulite, and I don't want to hear a damn thing. I was the earliest, yeah, out of the ends to say that cellulite and the pouch on the belly, stretch marks, that's braille for sexy. I've been saying that for years. I don't want to hear nothing about, bro. I set pace on that. Even back when I was 16 years old, 15 years old, I remember having a conversation with this girl called Molly, yeah, big up Molly. I'm not going to say her surname, we ain't spoken in 10 years, but big up yourself, whatever you're doing. She said to me one day when we were 15 years old, she was like, Cam, why is it that when girls sleep around, they get called slags and sluts, but when a man does it, like highlighting the hypocrisy in society 10 years ago? And I was like, you know what, Molly, you're damn right, you know, that doesn't make sense, that's unfair. So you know what, yeah, obviously, I'm blowing my own trumpet now, but I've been a supporter, I've been helping women, I've been empathizing with women for a long time, and one thing that is also that I noticed years and years and years ago, or I kind of questioned, was like, pill. Now, it's all fun and games, isn't it, when we're sleeping around and having sex with people and, oh yeah, we don't want to use johnnies, we don't want to use rubbers, like, it takes away the feeling, the X, Y, Z, and I get it, listen, I get it, like, I get it, innit, you know what I'm saying? But we as men, we're always encouraging girls, oh yeah, you should get on the pill, you should get on implant, this, that, right? But even as a kid, I used to think to myself, surely, yeah, surely, if you do something and you take something that stops Mother Nature doing what it's meant to do, like actually stops your hormones from working, there's no way, yeah, that's natural. So therefore, there's no way that's gonna have good side effects when you get older. I'm sorry, like, I'm not a scientist. I don't need to be a scientist to know that. If your body's meant to bleed once a month because of that's what the human body does, let it do it. You know what I'm saying? Just let it do it, because it just doesn't make sense, does it? Like, really ask yourself, okay, so to stop me having a period so I can literally have sex basically and stop me getting pregnant, that's literally all I'm doing it for. Okay, you get told you're clearing up spots and that, whatever. We're gonna debunk those myths at some point in the video anyway, or in a minute. But, well, not myths, but we're gonna talk about that in a second. But you have to ask yourself, what are you actually doing this for? What are you changing your body? What are you altering your biology for? One of my best friends, I'm not gonna say her name, she hasn't had a period in, I reckon 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, something like that. That's a long time, and I always said to her, I was like, are you sure like that's normal? Like, are you sure like that's not gonna have no side effects? Okay, you know your body, everyone knows their body the most, innit? But to me, I just think it's dangerous. So let's get into, like, basically something has been kind of going around social media. It's not trending really, but there was like an image that I found on social media that talks about the pill, and it basically says what you're told about the pill versus like what you should be told about the pill. And a lot of this stuff I knew, but a lot of it I didn't. Like, half of it I knew, half of it I didn't. And I think it's very important that women need to see this. You hear me? So if you look at your screens right now, it says like what you're told about the pill. Things like fixing acne, balances your hormones, lightens your period. This is what you're told, isn't it? This is what girls are told. Reduces risk of uterine? Whatever. Reduces risk of cancer. Anyway, regulates periods, eliminates cramps and PMS, blah, 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 blah. Right? That's exactly what they sell to you as girls. Like, that's what the world sells to you. This is what you should be told about a pill. And this makes a lot of sense. Not a real treatment for reproductive health issues from PMS and PCOS. Right? Suppresses symptoms. increases risk of stroke, blood clot, and breast cancer. Causes mineral deficiencies, switches off your hormonal functions. Your pill bleeds are not normal, so when you're bleeding, it's not that's when you bleed on a pill, that's not a normal regulated bleed. Apparently, obviously, I'm not an expert. I've said that at a video. You can do what you want to your body, but I'm a logical person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very logical person. I look at what's given in front of me, and I make up my own mind. If you change your hormones, yeah, and you buy a pill that was made in a lab from another human being. You take that and you take that in your body and you stop Mother Nature doing what it's doing. There's no way, yeah, that's normal. I'm sorry, as much as it's nice, as we said, don't know Johnnies and all that, that's not normal. That's not good for your body in the long term, innit? So just most people that watch me are young, innit? They're my age, so you can reverse the effects, but whatever. So let's have a look now at the potential side effects when you take certain pills. Obviously, again, different pills do different things. I get it. Whatever. These are potential side effects. UTI and yeast infections, hair loss, depression, migraines, anxiety, mood swings, painful sex, loss of libido, heavy bleeding, weight gain, post-pill acne, post-pill PCOS, infertility, and gut dysbiosis. Dysbiosis, yeah, gut dysbiosis. I don't actually know what that means. Now, obviously, not everything is doom and gloom. Like when it says infertility, oh, you're not gonna have kids now. Like that's not true. The pills and medicine, everything works differently for different people. You understand? Like that's just normal behavior, like human behavior. What works for some people doesn't work for others. What has an effect on some people doesn't have an effect on others. That's how it works. So when you read things like infertility, don't panic. That's not guaranteed you're not gonna have kids, but it's something to consider. You understand? It's something very serious that you girls need to understand. And I was talking to a couple of my friends about this. I'm gonna read a couple messages from some girls that I was chatting to this morning. Someone replied to the story that I put up, sharing that picture, and someone was like, "Oh, depression and anxiety is a big one. Before I got the implant, I was a whole different person." This is the implant, and look at how the implant affected this girl. She said, "It's not natural, but society makes us feel that that's what we have to do for the sake of men." Excuse me. Periods are so painful at times, but no one really pays attention to it. Lets it slide because periods are normal. I hate the fact that she's like. I hate the fact that condoms are free, but I have to pay for sanitary products, blah, blah. Like, you choose to have sex, but we don't choose to bleed. It's true, that's why I got the implant, because it makes them happen less often. But what I wasn't told is that they would become 10 times more painful, 10 times heavier, and I will suffer really bad depression. Not just even a period happens, but every day because of the hormones it's in the implant, whatever. It's mad. She's saying she sits on the floors and cries sometimes, blah, blah, blah. I love the fact you're willing to do videos on that. Oh, come on, gang. Of course, man, overthinking. This is what I'm saying. This is another girl replied to my story saying this, oh my god, being such a big thing for me at the moment. Been on it 8 years. Been on it straight for 8 years and don't even know my own body. Saw another girl's experience of blood clots and had personal side effects in relation to weight gain, bloating and bad mental health. Been off now for 2.5 weeks and I can't even explain the difference already. It's crazy. Thank you for sharing. It's mad how we're just pumping hormones in our bodies for it, blah, blah, blah. Listen. I'm literally just making this video here because it's important what girls know they're putting in their body, because I empathize, innit? I get it. Over the last 10-15 years since I've been coming into teenage years or whatever, I've seen how the world's been working. I've seen the pressures that women have to be this, to have this body, to have this feeling, to think like this, whatever. And there's also pressure for you to be on contraception. I get it. Whether it's the implant, whether it's the coil, whether it's pills, whatever. Now ask your boyfriend, ask your man, now they're creating a men's version, yeah, are you prepared to take that? 50%, 60% will say no. Actually, F that, 75, 80% will say no. Now I can't even tell you why that is. Ask them, ask your man. Look, I'm looking at you right now. You girls that watch Man with a Boyfriend, yeah, you lot that watch Topical Juice with a Boyfriend, ask him, would you take the contraception if it's fully patterned? Watch him say no for one. If he says yes, good for him, innit? But watch him say no for one. And two, ask him for his reason. Because I actually don't know. I personally wouldn't take it because I don't want to change my biology. What you girls do on a daily basis, man would not do that. I wouldn't, if I was meant to piss blood every month, I would just piss blood in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wouldn't want to change. Bro, man doesn't even take medicine. If I'm ill, I don't take antibiotics for nothing. If I'm ill, I let it pass. If I'm poorly, I let it pass. Me, I don't change nothing about my body, so I wouldn't do it for that reason. But I'd be very interested to see what other men say in it. Either way, large up the ladies in the audience. I love my female them, you know that, you know, no one's there. Like, it's surprise after all this love I show girls, it's surprise man single, you get me? I don't know how I'm single right now, you feel me? But I'm actually joking, but yeah man, all love. I hope you're enjoying the daily and consistent content. And yeah man, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.